I just wanted to make another video for today with the message that I received, and this is following the video previous to this with Malachite. But I wanted to touch on intuition and using your intuition. So, the message that I've received today is if you continue to do the things you're used to doing, that the old habits that you have that hold you back, you're not going to manifest anything that you desire. So nothing that you desire is too big either. That's one thing I wanted to say. As far as your dreams, you want a huge house, you want to travel the world, you want a lot of kids with this husband. Any dreams you have, it's not too big. You know, it's not impossible. Nothing's impossible. What's impossible is only what you allow yourself to believe. So if you feel like you can't do this, or you won't be able to do this, or you hope you can, or you'll get to it, that's going to be your reality. And I'm saying this with passion, and I hope that whoever needs this today receives this. But you are the only person that will hold yourself back. Okay? So with me, you know, for the longest time I've wanted to make these videos, and it's really easy. I just feel like I was psyching myself out of how to do it, what I would do, what I would say. The good thing is I'm a natural speaker. I love to talk to people, right? So the first step was just making the video. And now I'm working on getting better. That's the first step. It may seem really minuscule and small, but to me it's a huge step because it's transforming my life. And my desire is to connect to people and have conversations like this, share ideas, heal people with the knowledge that I've learned and the journey that I've been on that's changed my life. I've become such a better version of myself than I used to be even 2 years ago. I couldn't imagine that I'm into crystals the way I am now, or I receive messages from my spirit guides that are out there that are always giving you messages, you know. And you have to think, sometimes when you hear that voice in your head, if you're about to do something, for example, let's say you're about to do something bad and you know it's bad, that voice in your head, it has you feeling like you shouldn't do this. That's your spirit guides. That's your spirit itself talking to you and telling you what's good for you. You know, you have to listen to your soul and your spirit, and you have to listen to be honest, you have to listen to nature itself. When you're outside, and let's say you go on vacation and you're next to water, or you're at the beach, or you're just going hiking, people do that because they need to get away, and they always feel better afterwards. But it's also because they took the time to stay connected with nature. You hear the sounds, you smell everything that's natural, just in essence of Mother Earth itself. You have to stay connected with the universe. You have to stay connected with your spirit and your chakras. And some people that aren't familiar with chakras and they hear people talking about it, they may just think it's a trend or hippie this, hippie that. It is serious. Once you're in tune with your chakras, you'll know what needs to be worked on. You'll know the messages that you're getting, and you'll know how to manifest things in your life just by meditating and healing and working with that chakra. It's as simple as somebody's having heart problems. They literally need to heal and work with that heart chakra to realign and rejuvenate itself. Working with stones, they have healing properties. As soon as you touch it, you instantly feel this connection to it. And it's not just a stone. It's a healing property in itself, okay? It's like tools to better yourself. Just as an artist has tools to make that picture amazing, the different quality of paint and the brushes, you need all that to get the bigger picture, okay? Something I wanted to touch on mainly, though, was intuition. We all have it. You just have to be in tune with it. And if you're not, that's why you have to be aware of chakras. Your intuition is really good with the sacral chakra, which is in the stomach region, your intuition, your gut intuition. You listen to that, and I promise you, it's not going to do you wrong. I'm saying that from experience. You listen to that, and you'll know what you need to do. You don't have to go to a therapist. You are your own healer. Okay? So I hope whoever's watching this received a message today. I have so much that I feel like I can talk about because I've been through it. I know people can relate to it. And it's also just common sense. It's common sense, and it's something we all have within us. You just have to be in tune with yourself. You are powerful enough to heal your situation. You don't need anybody else to do it. Everybody's equipped with the strength to heal themselves. And I say this because I hear people always relying on other things or other people for betterment of themselves, if that makes sense. Like going to doctors, taking prescriptions, whatever you do, just know that you can rely on yourself and heal yourself. You don't need to spend all this kind of money. You just have to have the patience to learn about yourself and to love yourself. And I'm saying, the stones, whatever stone calls to you is the stone that will help your situation. And I know that because I was called to malachite. There's a reason for that. It's a manifestation stone. It's a transformation. It's a stone of transformation. And a lot of that is going on in my life. So I needed this for my journey. The next chapter I'm going into. I do believe that, let's say every year you have a birthday, right? I feel like that's a new chapter in your life. Because last year, I'm even better now at this moment than I was just last year. Tools. So remember I told you my sage, it just keeps burning. It's still going. I haven't blown on it actually. So this is a really good bundle. Okay, cedar, French lavender, and white sage. But guys, these are tools. It's not things that, oh, I hold this and I'm healed. It aids in your healing process though. You can sit alone with nothing, touching nothing, not smelling anything, and just meditate, and that will do its job. But I'm telling you, there's healing properties in sage that have been used in ceremonies in ancient times. Stones, sage, sounds, thoughts, they all have to benefit you in a good way. So just pay attention to what you're listening to as far as music. Pay attention to what you're eating. All of that can put you to a lower frequency. And what I mean by that is, let's say you listen to an uplifting song or really relaxing music like yoga or music that takes you back to a happy time. It always makes you feel higher and happier versus when you listen to music that you listened to when you were in really dark times, things that don't benefit your well-being, right? That just, it's trash. That takes you down. It doesn't benefit you after you listen to it. It doesn't benefit you after you eat, that high greasy food that clogs up your organs. And it's hard to digest. All these things creating sickness. This is the point of my channel, is this discussion, this conversation I'm having, this message I'm giving to you. I want people to have discussions with me back. I want people to have their own thoughts, but be open to receiving messages. So I can go on so many videos off of how to be at a high frequency and a low frequency, but I just want you guys to focus on your intuition today. Listen to what your body's telling you. Work hard for what you want in life and watch things manifest. Have confidence in yourself and get rid of anything that stops your progression. People, things, food. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're people that you've said you love or associates or really, really long-time friends. If they are not benefiting your life and it's almost like they're hindering or taking away from your progression or your success, kind of keep your distance or just meditate and figure out who you need to cut off and what things you need to cut off. It may be hard, but once you do, if you don't do that, you're not going to get where you need to be. Things that influence you and take you to a low frequency will not allow you to grow. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them in my comments. I didn't want to make this video too long, but there's so much that I have on my mind that I want to talk with you guys about and help you with in any way that I can, from what I've gone through. I love you guys very much, and just have confidence that today will be the day that you take that first step and do the work. Just take that first step, whatever it is that's on your mind, this first thing that pops up in your mind of what you want to do in life, what your passion is. The first thing that pops up is what you need to write down. And write down what steps you need to take in order to get there. And if you don't know, I really highly recommend that you meditate. Meditation clears the mind, allowing you to listen to your body and receive messages, okay? Take care of yourself, and I look forward to talking to you another time. Later.